Stop what you're doing right now. Lord Jesus has delivered an urgent message concerning your safety, and it's crucial that you listen closely. This isn't just any ordinary message, it's a divine warning that cannot be ignored. Your safety depends on what you're about to hear. Heaven has seen a woman heading towards your home, and she's not alone. She's bringing the police with her, but there's more to this situation than meets the eye. Jesus wants to reveal the truth behind what's happening, and you need to pay attention because every word of this warning is vital. Your guardian angels have been trying to get your attention, sending signs and stirring certain feelings within you. Those moments of discomfort you've been experiencing, they weren't random. They were your divine protectors preparing you. The spiritual realm is buzzing with urgency about your situation. Right now, angels are surrounding your home, forming a protective shield. But it's important that you understand what's about to happen in order to stay safe. Divine protection is within your reach. Simply hit the like button now to activate a powerful shield of safety around your home. Just one moment of faith will create an unbreakable barrier between you and any harm. Brilliant light will shine down from the heavens above, and angels will descend, their wings creating a circle of protection around you. Through divine insight, they can see this woman's true intentions, hidden behind her official appearance. Lock in heaven's protection now by typing, "Shield me, Lord Jesus," to activate the highest level of divine defense. The moment these sacred words are spoken from your heart, celestial power will seal every entrance to your home, both physical and spiritual. Time is critical, and with each second that passes, this warning becomes even more urgent. Jesus is sending this message because regular protection is not enough for what lies ahead. Your safety requires the strongest level of intervention, a shield that only divine power can provide. Would you like me to continue with sections 3 and 4, keeping this dynamic and engaging tone? Each part will build on the energy we've set, while ensuring the message remains clear and impactful. Lately, you've been surrounded by hidden messages from heaven. Unexpected chills, sudden waves of worry, and strange dreams have been disrupting your peace. Each of these sensations is a divine warning about something coming your way. Through angelic insight, patterns of danger begin to unfold. Unfamiliar cars pass by your house, strangers linger in places they shouldn't, and hushed conversations stop when you're near. Heaven sees every move in this carefully orchestrated plan. Deep within, a sense of alarm rises. I hear you, as divine wisdom fills your mind with clarity. Heaven's wisdom, flowing straight from Jesus, uncovers layers of protection you may not have known existed. Beyond what the eye can see, spiritual forces are at work. Your guardian angels are fighting unseen battles, pushing back dark forces aimed at your home. Every moment of discomfort you feel marks a victory in this hidden conflict. The tension in the air is growing. This woman's plan is like a storm building, but heaven's light shines on every hidden part of her scheme. In the divine realm, nothing is concealed. Behind her official front, the truth is clear. While the police presence may mask her intentions, the angels see through every layer of deception. Divine insight reveals her true purpose in trying to enter your home. Precious time is slipping away. Within the next day, heaven's special window of protection might close forever. Divine timing is urging you to act swiftly for your safety. Across the spiritual realm, preparations are being made. Your guardian angels are fortifying their positions, knowing that earthly authority is approaching with hidden motives. Every second brings this confrontation closer. Divine wisdom flows from above, guiding you with clarity. Type, "Protect my home," to receive heaven's strategic direction. Step by sacred step, divine intelligence reveals exactly how to navigate what lies ahead. The true reality unfolds beyond what appears on the surface. This isn't just another routine check or a random event. Dark motives hide behind official titles and legal jargon. Jesus himself watches over the situation with intense focus. Beneath her confident facade, a hidden agenda lurks. She believes her plan is foolproof, her evidence unshakable. But heaven sees through every deception she's carefully crafted. Powerful spiritual forces are gathering. Angels stand ready, armed with divine authority that surpasses anything on earth. Your home's protection becomes a priority for heaven as this situation nears its critical moment. Divine revelation pierces through the darkness. Jesus himself reveals the woman's true intentions, peeling back the layers of deception she's built. Her official narrative crumbles under the weight of heavenly truth. Her statements, full of twisted lies, are exposed for what they are. Aries distorts the truth, making innocent things appear suspicious. But heaven sees through every falsehood she has created. Sacred wisdom flows into your spirit. Type, "Show me truth," and divine insight will reveal her true motives. Heavenly light uncovers the traps she has carefully set behind closed doors during this visit. Her scheme begins to take shape. She's gathered bits of information, crafting a false narrative about your home and your life. Each detail serves her hidden purpose, but heaven is watching every move. Invisible battles are raging in the spiritual realm. Your angels are fighting against forces that misuse authority to harm, pushing back against plans meant to disrupt your peace. Every prayer you send strengthens their protective power. Whispers have been circulating through the neighborhood. She's reached out to those who don't know you well, piecing together bits of gossip to create her story. But the truth from above is ready to dismantle her collection of half-truths. Beyond her so-called authority, darkness lurks. She believes the police presence gives her power, but the authority of heaven far outweighs any earthly credentials she holds. Divine protection surrounds every part of your life. Through prophetic insight, her timeline becomes clear. She's carefully chosen her moment, thinking she can catch you off guard. But heaven's warning comes first, giving you the time and strength to stand firm in that divine protection. Sacred visions reveal urgent developments. Right now, she's sitting at her table, spreading out papers and documents that look official but hide twisted lies. Her fingers hover over your address as she practices the falsehoods she intends to tell the police. Beneath her confident facade, desperation is driving her actions. The angels show how she's spent weeks piecing this case together, twisting innocent facts into suspicious stories. She's called neighbors, asking pointed questions, to plant seeds of doubt about your home. But spiritual insight is flowing stronger now. Type, "Open my understanding," as heaven reveals exactly how she plans to manipulate authority against you. Every detail of her strategy is laid bare in divine light, exposing the careful way she's woven this deception throughout your neighborhood. Invisible battles are being fought all around. Guardian angels are at work, intercepting the dark forces that fuel her determination. They witness her driving past your home late at night, taking notes, observing patterns, and planning her next move. But heaven's protection is never idle. Through divine insight, her timeline is made clear. The first light of tomorrow signals her moment of action when she believes you'll be most vulnerable. Yet heaven's warning comes ahead of time, giving you invaluable hours to strengthen your defenses. A divine light fills your space, and Jesus himself oversees your protection, ensuring that no weapon formed against you will succeed. Every angel is on standby, fully aware of how she plans to force her way in. She hasn't heard the whispers between the seen and unseen. The battle lines are drawn. She believes that her official badges give her power, but heaven's authority is far stronger. Divine protection covers every detail she hopes to use against you. Beneath the surface, truth stirs restlessly, waiting to surface. The evidence she's collected over weeks of watching contains fatal flaws she can't see. Heaven's wisdom reveals exactly how every part of her plan will fall apart when exposed to divine light. Sacred understanding opens your eyes even wider. The woman holds papers filled with half-truths, statements from people who don't truly know you, and photos taken from misleading angles. But heaven sees right through her carefully crafted lies. Through angelic vision, her strategy's weaknesses become clear. She thinks surprise will give her an advantage, believing you'll be too stunned to act when the police knock at your door. Heaven's warning strips away her advantage, exposing her plans. Divine wisdom uncovers her true motives: jealousy, bitterness, and a twisted sense of justice. She believes her actions are righteous, convincing herself that her use of authority is justified. But eternal truth is ready to be revealed. The very authority she tries to manipulate will ultimately expose her deception. Heaven's perfect timing ensures that every lie she tells will eventually show her untrustworthiness in a way no one can deny. Victory is on the horizon. Though she spends the night preparing her plans, heaven is already at work, turning her actions into a testimony of divine protection. Every step she takes toward your door brings her closer to facing the truth. Prophetic insight fills your spirit, and though the situation demands wisdom beyond human capacity, heaven provides everything you need. Each divine instruction leads you to victory over her schemes. Heavenly wisdom comes with urgent clarity. You must act now, following sacred steps of protection before her plan unfolds. Each divine instruction protects a new part of your life from her intrusion. Pay immediate attention to crucial documents. Gather important papers, files, and personal items, securing them out of sight. Heaven guides your hands to safeguard what matters most. Powerful protection flows through your every action. Type, "Guide my steps," and divine wisdom will show you how to prepare your space. Every move you make strengthens the shield around your home. Inside your walls, subtle changes begin. Rearrange items, secure private areas, and ensure nothing is left exposed to unwanted attention. Angels guide each movement with perfect precision. Through spiritual insight, weak points become clear. Windows that need covering, spaces to clear, areas to secure. Divine guidance directs your focus, showing you where your attention is needed. Quiet prayers strengthen your defenses. Speaking sacred words of protection in every room builds barriers that no earthly power can break. Heaven's energy flows through your faithful words. Each moment is precious, and with every heartbeat, you have more opportunities to fortify your position. Divine wisdom uses every second, leading you down safe and secure paths. Angels watch over you. Small adjustments to your routine create protective patterns that she can't anticipate. This approach keeps you one step ahead of her schemes. Sacred insight cuts through every falsehood. Jesus reveals the hidden truths behind her plans, showing the deeper intentions veiled beneath surface actions. Each new insight strengthens your position. Behind her polite demeanor lies darkness. Her gentle exterior hides a determined agenda, but heaven sees through every mask she wears. Divine light exposes the truth she's trying to keep hidden. Wisdom stirs within you. Type, "Open my eyes," as heaven reveals the true motives behind her actions. Every piece of understanding helps you stand firmer against her efforts. Angelic watchers track her every move, every step, every phone call, every plan. Lies are brought to light in heaven's truth. Nothing escapes divine notice. Through prophetic insight, patterns emerge. Her actions are part of a carefully crafted strategy, but divine wisdom reveals the cracks in her plan. Heaven's truth undermines her deceit. Beneath her earthly authority, weakness hides. She leans on worldly power, not realizing that divine authority is far greater. Divine protection far outweighs any earthly document she holds. Around your home, the light grows stronger. Angels reinforce every boundary, aware of her intentions to disrupt your peace. Sacred energy fills every space she plans to explore. Beyond what the eye can see, victory is drawing near. Although she believes her plan is flawless, heaven already knows how the truth will come to light. Divine purpose turns even her schemes into tools of protection for you. The sacred strategy unfolds with perfect clarity. Heaven illuminates the exact path you need to take, showing you the steps to total protection. Divine wisdom lights your way, guiding each move you need to make. Your legal rights are stronger than she anticipates. The knowledge of your protections builds walls she cannot breach, regardless of any authority she claims. Heaven empowers you to stand firm against any invasion within your heart. Courage rises within you. Type, "Strengthen my stand," as divine power fills you with unwavering confidence. With every breath, you draw in more of heaven's protective presence. Perfect timing guides your every response. When she challenges you, specific words will rise in your spirit because heaven is already preparing you with exactly what to say. Angels have your answers ready before she even asks her questions. Beyond her accusations, the truth will prevail. Every false claim she makes is met with divine light, exposing the flaws in her story that she never saw. Heaven's wisdom uncovers every hidden imperfection through angelic guidance. Victory is on its way. Simple actions now create an unbreakable defense against her plans. Divine protection covers every detail she hopes to use against you. Prophetic insight pierces through every deception. Behind the official documents and police uniforms, Jesus reveals the true nature of her character. Her past reveals a consistent pattern of harmful actions, false accusations, twisted tales, and manipulated facts. A deep sense of understanding awakens within you. Type, "Reveal all deception," as divine wisdom sheds light on her real motive: money. She believes attacking you will lead to financial gain through legal means. Across the angelic realms, evidence grows. Her history shows prior attempts to manipulate authorities. Each time, she approached with fake concern, hiding her greed beneath the guise of civic duty. But this time, heaven steps in before her plan can succeed. Divine insight exposes her weakness. Despite her confident appearance, fear now consumes her. She knows her fabricated evidence won't hold up under scrutiny, so she resorts to overwhelming you with her presence. However, heaven's warning strips her of the element of surprise. Beneath her polished words, emptiness rings out. Her rehearsed statements may sound convincing, but they lack any real truth. Angels watch as she practices her performance, knowing that every lie she tells will eventually collapse. Spiritual warriors are gathering vital evidence while she builds her case on a foundation of shadows. Heaven has already recorded every false call, every twisted statement, every manipulative action in the divine books. Between darkness and light, truth stands clear. She has created a web of misinformation, sharing different versions of her story with various officials. But heaven's light will reveal the contradictions between them all. Mighty revelations expose her plans. Beyond this initial visit, she aims to drag you into legal battles. Her true objective isn't just a simple investigation. She seeks to build a case for harassment and financial gain. Through a divine vision, heaven reveals her connections. She's not working alone. She has partners who benefit from similar schemes. Together, they've targeted others in the past, but divine intervention is now breaking their pattern. Perfect timing is being guided by sacred wisdom. Just when she thinks her plan is flawless, heaven allows crucial evidence of her deceit to come to light. Authorities will begin to question her motives, noticing inconsistencies she thought were well hidden. Divine protection extends far beyond the present. Not only will her current scheme fail, but her pattern of harming others will come to an end. Heaven is using this moment to expose years of similar deception, protecting many from future harm. Justice is being prepared, even while she plans her next move. Heaven is orchestrating her exposure. Every falsified document, every lie, and every manipulation she's used will now be turned into evidence against her credibility. Beyond what we can see, victory is already on its way. Although she thinks tomorrow will bring her success, heaven is already celebrating your vindication. Divine purpose is turning her schemes into stepping stones for the truth to be revealed. Every move is guided by perfect wisdom. When she arrives with her accusations, heaven will give you the right words to respond. Each answer you give will unravel another part of her carefully constructed lie. Mighty angels are descending with unmatched power. Jesus commands the heavenly forces to surround your home, creating layers of protection stronger than anything on earth. Sacred energy seals every entry point. Divine light intensifies around your space. Type, activate divine shield to surround yourself with heaven's strongest protection. Every prayer adds another layer to your spiritual defense. Powerful declarations shape your environment, and speaking words of divine protection shifts the spiritual atmosphere around your home. With each sacred phrase, divine authority grows stronger. Through the eyes of angels, victory is already clear. What seemed like a threat is now a testimony of God's protection. Heaven's power transforms her plans into clear signs of divine intervention. Layers of protection are activated across multiple dimensions, combining physical safety with spiritual cover to form an impenetrable fortress. Every defensive action is guided by sacred wisdom. Beneath heaven's wings, peace prevails, regardless of her schemes. A deep sense of divine tranquility fills your soul. Angels stand guard, strengthening your heart through each moment. Sacred visions offer glimpses of a coming victory beyond the present challenges. Heaven reveals scenes of complete vindication. Every attack is turned into a triumph through divine purpose. Spiritual wisdom opens your eyes to prophetic insight. Type, "Show me victory," and witness how Jesus shows this situation will end in your favor. Each moment reveals heaven's perfect protection over all spiritual realms. A celebration is already underway. Angels have already seen her plans fail, as divine intervention halts every scheme. Sacred purpose stands firm and victorious. A glorious light pushes away all darkness. Her attempts to use authority against you fade in the face of heaven's radiance. Divine power declares its ultimate authority in heaven's court. The judgment is already settled. Every false accusation returns to its origin, leaving your reputation untouched. Sacred justice guarantees complete vindication. Beyond the temporary struggles, eternal purpose shines bright. This challenge will become another chapter in your testimony of divine protection. Heaven's faithfulness is stronger than any earthly force. Strategic wisdom flows from heaven's throne. The time to prepare is now, for her arrival will change everything. Divine guidance will show you the exact steps to take for your protection. Every crucial action will form an unbreakable defense. Keep a record of every interaction, save every message, secure every important document. Angels will guide your hands, helping you gather vital evidence through spiritual insight. Priorities will become clear. Type, "Guide my actions," as heaven reveals which steps are most important. Every moment of preparation strengthens your foundation. Simple acts of protection carry great power. Praying over your space, anointing entry points, and declaring divine authority all activate stronger shields within your spirit. Confidence grows, and heaven's peace fills you as you follow each divine instruction. Angels ensure that every step you take serves its purpose. Sacred timing directs each move, ensuring nothing is done too early or too late as you follow heaven's plan. Divine wisdom makes each moment significant. The urgency of prophecy intensifies. The moment of confrontation draws near, but heaven's preparation leaves no room for chance. Divine strategy accounts for every possibility. Celestial armies take their final positions. Type, "Seal my protection," as heaven's mightiest defenders surround your space. Each angel is stationed and ready. Power surges through the spiritual atmosphere. What was meant as an invasion becomes a demonstration of divine protection. Sacred purpose turns the enemy's plans into your advantage. Mighty declarations shape reality. Speaking heaven's words aloud shifts the spiritual atmosphere around your home. With every sacred phrase, divine authority grows. In heaven's court, victory is certain. No plan can stand against divine purpose, and no scheme can break through sacred protection. Angels will ensure your complete vindication. Perfect peace guards your heart, no matter what challenges may come. Heaven's tranquility fills your spirit, proving that divine presence is stronger than any earthly authority. Ultimate power flows from heaven's throne. Stand firm as Jesus himself releases extraordinary protection over your life. Divine light seals every entrance and protects every corner of your space. Sacred energy surges through your entire home. Place both hands towards heaven as angelic forces create the strongest shield you've ever known. Each heavenly defender takes their place, and you are fully surrounded. Type, "Activate complete protection" to embrace this powerful moment. The spiritual realm is releasing an energy beyond your wildest imagination. Divine authority transcends any earthly credentials you hold. Heaven's highest purpose is now unfolding. What once seemed like a threat will turn into a powerful testimony. Every scheme crumbles before divine light. A sacred victory is approaching, unstoppable and certain. Accept heaven's ultimate blessing of protection and peace. You are surrounded by divine security, with angelic forces guarding each step you take. Jesus himself watches over you. Stop everything for a moment. Your guardian angels have a crucial message. A stranger has been visiting your home in your absence, draining your spiritual energy. This is not a random occurrence. The angels are alerting you to an unauthorized presence repeatedly entering your space, disturbing the divine protection around your home. The spiritual blueprint of your sanctuary has been compromised, allowing this entity to siphon the energy you naturally create within your space. If you've been feeling drained lately, or if something feels off when you return home, your soul is sensing the disturbance that your conscious mind cannot yet recognize. What makes this situation urgent is the current celestial alignment. We are in a rare 13th lunar phase, where the veil between dimensions is thinned, making your spiritual space more vulnerable to these energetic intrusions. However, this same cosmic alignment offers a perfect opportunity to establish lasting divine protection around your home. The angelic guardians assigned to your home have been working hard to maintain your energetic boundaries, but they need your conscious involvement to fully seal off your space from unauthorized energies. The subtle shifts you've been feeling aren't just your imagination, they're divine signals, alerting you that your soul's sanctuary has been compromised. Take a moment to hit the like button now, aligning yourself with the protective angelic forces that are ready to defend your sacred space. This simple action creates a light code in the spiritual realm, signaling to your guardian angels that you're open to receiving divine protection. The celestial beings overseeing home sanctuaries track these energy connections and use them to prioritize immediate spiritual support. The next few moments are crucial for establishing your divine protection field. The universe has created the perfect moment for sealing your home's energy from further intrusion, but this opportunity requires your conscious participation. Archangelic forces are poised to form an impenetrable shield around your home, safeguarding it from all harm. Stay alert for divine guidance as it arrives. This sacred protection method has helped thousands of lightworkers and spiritually sensitive souls restore the sanctity of their home after energetic invasions. The angelic realm has drawn upon ancient wisdom from the Akashic records, specifically to assist those who've experienced unauthorized spiritual harvesting. Most importantly, it's crucial to recognize that these energetic intrusions can be fully neutralized through divine intervention. Unlike random lower vibrations, targeted spiritual harvesting follows specific patterns, which can be disrupted by the frequencies of angelic light. There is a celestial protection window that stays open for 24 hours, providing the ideal opportunity to permanently shield your home from any unauthorized spiritual visitors. The evidence of these spiritual visitations is already present in your sacred space, although many might miss these subtle divine warning signs. Have you noticed objects slightly moved from their usual spots or cold patches in certain areas? These aren't just coincidences, they are energetic markers left behind by energy harvesting activities. Your dreams may have been giving you spiritual clues too, especially dreams involving unfamiliar visitors, unlocked doors, or searching for lost items. These are direct messages from your higher self, bringing attention to the energetic intrusions happening around you. Many spiritually sensitive people notice their pets acting oddly, staring at nothing, being unusually protective, or avoiding specific parts of the house. Animals can sense energy disturbances that most people can't, acting as divine messengers to alert you to unseen forces. Another sign to pay attention to are sudden emotional shifts in certain areas of your home, feelings of discomfort, unexpected fatigue, or unexplained anxiety in rooms that used to feel calm. These are signs that those areas have been the most targeted for energy harvesting. The angelic realm has been trying to communicate with you through symbols in your conscious awareness, repeated number sequences like 9911 or 777. Feathers showing up in odd places, or sudden thoughts about protective prayers. These divine signals are efforts to activate your spiritual defenses. Even your physical surroundings are part of this subtle communication. Even physical symptoms, like unexplained headaches when you return home, trouble sleeping, or having strange dreams, can be signs of your body's response to spiritual boundary violations. It's important to pay attention to these divine signals. If you've noticed any of these spiritual alerts, simply acknowledging them opens up a direct line of communication with your guardian angels, allowing them to show you even more signs that you might have missed. These intrusions happen according to a cosmic timing designed to gather energy while avoiding detection. The angelic realm has noticed that these visitations usually occur during 3 spiritually vulnerable times: early morning from 5 to 7 a.m., during periods when the moon is void, of course, and during the deepest parts of your REM sleep cycle, when your spiritual body is most active outside of your physical form. These intruders target specific energy centers in your home, especially places where you practice spirituality, engage in creative activities, or experience peace and joy. They're drawn to the high vibrational energy you naturally generate and store in these sacred spaces. What's most concerning is their advanced understanding of spiritual bypass techniques. Instead of breaking through your home's natural protective barriers, they've found frequencies that let them slip between dimensions during certain cosmic transitions, like a spiritual lockpicking that leaves no visible signs of entry. The angelic realm has identified a clear pattern in these visitations. The first entry point is usually through north-facing windows or doors, traditional power points in sacred architecture where dimensional boundaries are naturally weaker. From there, they move through your space in a counterclockwise spiral, reversing the natural flow of positive energy in your home, which subtly disrupts its spiritual circulation system. This counterclockwise motion serves two purposes. It collects your spiritual energy and weakens your home's natural protective grid, making it easier to access in the future. By recognizing this pattern, you align your awareness with divine observation. This allows your guardian angels to highlight the specific vulnerabilities being exploited in your space. Beyond physical objects, what these spiritual intruders truly seek is much more precious: your divine soul essence. Every living being naturally generates spiritual energy through daily activities, creative expression, prayer, meditation, and moments of joy. This life force accumulates in your home, creating a unique energy signature that reflects your soul's true frequency. The unauthorized visitor is systematically collecting key elements of your spiritual energy, such as creative inspiration, manifestation power, emotional peace, and connection to divine guidance. These soul qualities represent the highest vibrational aspects of your being and are incredibly powerful when taken and repurposed. Ancient wisdom traditions have recognized this practice as essence mining, the unauthorized extraction of another person's spiritual resources. Egyptian mystery schools, Essen communities, and Tibetan monasteries all developed specific protection rituals to guard against these intrusions, understanding that soul essence is one's most valuable spiritual asset. The long-term effects of ongoing energy harvesting go beyond temporary depletion. Regular extraction of essence can lead to spiritual vulnerabilities, including heightened intuitive sensitivity, creative blocks, emotional instability, sleep issues, and weakened manifestation abilities. Your connection to the divine may start to feel distant or muted as your natural spiritual flow becomes compromised. Of particular concern is the formation of energetic cords, etheric links that allow continued draining even when the visitor is not physically present. These spiritual siphons operate across different dimensions, causing ongoing depletion that typical energy-clearing methods may not address. However, your guardian angels are aware of the spiritual nature of these intrusions and have observed them with perfect clarity. The angelic realm sees energy patterns that are invisible to human perception, offering vital insights into the methods and intentions of this unauthorized visitor. The angels explain that this entity doesn't appear in physical form, but rather as a concentrated thought form, an energy construct that has a semi-conscious nature and is programmed with specific intentions. It moves through your space with purpose, not aimlessly, demonstrating intelligence and awareness of your routine and movements. What's most notable is that the angels can detect a unique energetic signature tied to this visitor. It's not entirely negative, but its energy is heavily skewed toward extracting rather than giving, indicating an imbalance. This energetic imprint carries a sense of unfulfilled desire, emotional hunger, and a misunderstanding of manifestation. The archangels have identified key traits within this energy pattern, offering vital insights. It shows familiarity with your personal energy, suggesting prior interaction rather than random targeting. It can adapt to simple energy barriers, indicating that the entity has experience in spiritual intrusion. There are also traces of your own energy within this force, implying that it could be connected to someone with whom you've previously shared spiritual bonds. Divine messengers have tracked this energy beyond your home, tracing etheric paths that show the harvested energy is being used to manifest certain goals, specifically creating opportunities, relationships, and resources that the entity feels it cannot generate from its own spiritual source. Traditional spiritual protection methods often fall short when it comes to complex energy harvesting. The angelic realm wants you to understand that practices like sage smudging, salt barriers, and basic intention setting offer general cleansing, but don't address the multidimensional nature of targeted spiritual intrusion. These methods primarily work on the etheric and astral planes, but leave higher dimensional access points unprotected. True spiritual security involves creating protection across all 7 subtle bodies: physical, etheric, emotional, mental, spiritual, celestial, and causal, forming a comprehensive multidimensional shield that essence harvesters cannot breach. Many spiritual practitioners make the critical error of setting up static protection rather than dynamic protection. Fixed energy barriers weaken over time due to entropy and require frequent renewal, whereas dynamic living shields adapt in real time to attacks using intelligent countermeasures. Angelic protection works through consciousness, not rigid patterns, enabling it to respond instantly to complex bypass tactics. Another limitation of traditional methods is their focus on blocking negative energies while remaining open to positive ones. This binary approach creates opportunities for skilled harvesters who can initially appear beneficial by shifting their signature, only to change to extractive patterns once access is gained. Divine protection transcends the positive-negative duality, sensing true energetic integrity regardless of surface vibrations. Most importantly, traditional approaches often lack integration with angelic intelligence. The living spiritual awareness that observes, adapts, and responds to evolving intrusion techniques with divine countermeasures has been developed across multiple dimensions and timelines. By embracing divine protection, you can move beyond limited protective methods and invite advanced angelic security systems that go beyond conventional spiritual technologies. The divine realm has revealed the true spiritual nature of the being visiting your home, and this insight changes everything. This visitor is not just a random energy seeker. Rather, they are a specific type of consciousness, known in angelic terms as a resonance tier. This means they are an energetic extension of someone with whom you share deep soul connections from multiple lifetimes. This revelation explains why traditional forms of protection are ineffective. Your soul recognizes this energy as familiar, and even though you may have conscious boundaries, it allows access unconsciously. This connection stems from soul contracts, karmic relationships, or energetic ties formed in past lifetimes or parallel timelines. This spiritual familiarity creates a frequency that bypasses typical protection measures. What's most surprising is that the angelic realm reveals the visitor's presence has a deeper spiritual purpose in your soul's journey. Their intrusion, though unauthorized, brings vital lessons about energetic boundaries, spiritual sovereignty, and conscious manifestation. Lessons that your higher self has identified as key to your growth at this point in your spiritual evolution. The visitor themselves operates with limited awareness. They consciously seek energy while unconsciously following deeper patterns tied to your shared soul history. Their actions, though they violate boundaries, stem from spiritual hunger rather than any malicious intent. They lack the ability to generate and sustain high-frequency energy on their own. This dynamic is an opportunity for you to develop true energetic discernment, the ability to maintain compassion while asserting full sovereignty over your spiritual energy. This kind of challenge often arises when souls are preparing to step into greater manifestation abilities, which require mastery over boundaries. The angels stress that understanding who this visitor is doesn't excuse their intrusions, but it does provide the necessary context to resolve the issue in a lasting way rather than just pushing it away temporarily. Type: I understand the spiritual purpose to embrace this divine perspective. This soul-deep awareness activates your higher wisdom, helping you understand how this visitation plays a role in your spiritual growth. The angelic realm is offering immediate protection protocols that need to be put in place within the next celestial hour. These techniques will create instant, multi-dimensional shields while a more thorough protection system is being developed. Start by connecting with Archangel Michael, the divine protector responsible for sacred space integrity. Imagine a brilliant blue-violet light descending from the spiritual realm and enveloping your entire home with a protective, pulsing glow. As this light grows brighter, quietly or out loud say, "Archangel Michael, I call on your divine protection to safeguard my sacred space from any unauthorized energy harvesting." Next, create etheric boundary seals at each cardinal direction of your home. Move clockwise, starting with the east. Visualize a golden light anchoring into the ground and extending upward through the highest point of your home, forming a pillar of divine protection. Repeat this process for the south, west, and north, visualizing these 4 pillars connecting horizontally to form a complete grid of light around your entire property. To restore your energy immediately, place your hands over your heart and visualize a diamond-white light flowing down through your crown chakra, filling your entire being. Guide this purifying light to gather any fragmented soul essence within your energy field, reintegrating these spiritual resources and dissolving any unauthorized energy collection. Most importantly, create a circle of angelic guardians at every entrance to your home. Picture radiant, winged beings of golden light standing at each doorway, forming energetic checkpoints that allow only positive, authorized energies to enter your sacred space. To ensure lasting protection from any negative forces, the angelic realm now offers the full celestial protection system, an advanced spiritual technology crafted through divine wisdom to preserve the integrity of your sanctuary. This multi-dimensional security grid consists of 7 protective layers, each designed to address specific energetic vulnerabilities. The first layer sets up sacred geometric patterns beneath your home's energy, creating a harmonious structure that blocks any uninvited frequencies. Ancient temples across the world used these exact geometric codes to safeguard their spaces. The second layer forms living light sentinels, conscious energy nodes, that remain alert throughout your home. They immediately react to any vibrational intrusions, using divine countermeasures to protect the space. Unlike fixed forms of protection, these sentinels evolve and adapt to new methods of attack. The 3rd to 5th layers consist of frequency filtering membranes, allowing only positive energies to flow freely while identifying and redirecting any attempts at energy harvesting. These filters rely on divine wisdom, recognizing authentic spiritual integrity beyond mere surface vibrations. The 6th layer offers temporal stabilization, creating a shield that works across all timelines and potential realities. This prevents intrusion through dimensional shifts or manipulations of time, ensuring complete security regardless of cosmic or planetary changes. Finally, the 7th layer connects your home's protection system to specific guardian angels who oversee the spiritual sovereignty of your space. This living connection provides continuous updates, adjustments, and reinforcement from the angelic realm to maintain your protection. With protection in place, the divine realm now helps guide you in preparing for a sacred confrontation, the spiritual process of directly addressing the essence harvester from a place of divine sovereignty. This method goes beyond simply accepting or aggressively banishing by establishing clear boundaries through spiritual authority. Start by connecting with your higher self, the divine part of your consciousness that exists beyond the limits of physical dimensions. In a calm, meditative state, invite this expanded awareness to fill your entire being. This connection will establish the foundation of spiritual authority you need for a powerful confrontation. It ensures that your words come from a place of truth not fear or anger. Next, craft your sacred declaration, a clear, compassionate statement that sets firm, energetic boundaries while also recognizing the soul connection between you and the visitor. This communication typically includes 3 key components: acknowledging the connection, revoking any previous permission for access, and redirecting energy to its rightful sources. The angelic realm recommends creating a physical representation of this boundary renewal, such as a written declaration, symbolic object, or sacred sound, to anchor your intention into the physical world. This tangible act strengthens the energetic influence of your spiritual boundaries in all realms. Archangel Shamuel, the guide of relationships and soul connections, offers guidance on setting compassionate yet firm boundaries that honor both your spiritual sovereignty and the divine nature of the visitor. This approach brings about true resolution rather than a temporary repulsion that could escalate attempts at harvesting. Type, I am empowered with divine courage to align with the spiritual support guiding your sacred journey. This affirmation activates the perfect blend of compassion and strength needed for lasting resolution. The divine realm emphasizes the crucial importance of creating a spiritual community shield, a collective protection system that enhances individual boundaries through a shared intention. This approach acknowledges that true spiritual security extends beyond personal spaces, encompassing the conscious creation of protected energy fields within the community. Start by energetically connecting with spiritually aligned friends, family, or fellow community members who share your commitment to preserving sacred space. Visualize golden threads of light extending from your heart to theirs, forming a network of divine protection that strengthens each individual while creating a unified security grid for greater effectiveness. Make it a habit to perform a regular community blessing practice, whether through shared prayer, meditation, or intention-setting rituals carried out simultaneously, even from a distance. This synchronized spiritual activity creates potent energetic fields that cannot be penetrated by unwanted forces due to the heightened frequency generated by collective consciousness. The angelic realm suggests creating a sacred symbol that is shared only among members of your protection circle. This spiritual emblem acts as both a connector and an activation key, linking each person's protection systems into one unified field when visualized or physically displayed. It's also essential to set clear protocols for mutual spiritual support, simple methods through which community members can request and receive immediate energetic reinforcement during times of vulnerability. These support systems ensure that protection remains steady, even during fluctuations in individual consciousness. To extend your divine protection beyond personal boundaries, type, I join the spiritual protection network. This sacred connection activates angelic assistance, helping establish the right spiritual community links that align with your soul's journey and divine purpose. The angelic realm now reveals the framework of divine justice, the spiritual principles that govern how universal law responds to boundary violations, maintaining perfect karmic balance. This understanding ensures that your actions in protection align with higher spiritual ethics, rather than being driven by ego-based retaliation. Divine justice operates on the principle of energetic restoration, not punishment. The celestial authorities responsible for universal harmony are now activated through your awareness, creating the ideal conditions for complete essence recovery and initiating the appropriate soul lessons for those who need them. To ensure maximum effectiveness of this divine intervention, start by documenting the intrusions you've experienced. Through meditation, connect with your higher consciousness to reflect on and record the specific energies, locations, and soul qualities that have been impacted. This spiritual inventory forms the precise framework needed for complete restoration to take place. Archangel Ruel, the celestial mediator and leader of the divine justice forces, is now ready to carry out the necessary spiritual actions for the highest evolution of all souls involved. These divine measures will set the stage for a true awakening of self-sustaining energy. It's crucial to let go of any personal desire for revenge or punishment, as such lower vibrational feelings can hinder the manifestation of divine justice. The angelic realm operates most powerfully through forgiveness that maintains healthy boundaries, not through resentment, which keeps energetic ties active. Once protection is in place and divine justice has been activated, the angelic realm will guide you through the full restoration of your soul sanctuary. This sacred process brings your home's energy back into perfect balance after any intrusion. It's a multidimensional healing that goes beyond traditional space clearing by addressing the subtle spiritual imprints and energetic disruptions caused by essence harvesting. Start by recalibrating the vibrations throughout your home, focusing on each room. Use sacred sound, such as crystal singing bowls, chimes, or specific mantras, to reset the molecular structure of each space to its original divine blueprint. This sonic alignment will dissolve any discordant patterns and reinforce the natural harmonic energy of your sanctuary. To ensure maximum effectiveness of this divine intervention, start by documenting the intrusions you've experienced. Through meditation, connect with your higher consciousness to reflect on and record the specific energies, locations, and soul qualities that have been impacted. This spiritual inventory forms the precise framework needed for complete restoration to take place. Archangel Ruel, the celestial mediator and leader of the divine justice forces, is now ready to carry out the necessary spiritual actions for the highest evolution of all souls involved. These divine measures will set the stage for a true awakening of self-sustaining energy. It's crucial to let go of any personal desire for revenge or punishment, as such lower vibrational feelings can hinder the manifestation of divine justice. The angelic realm operates most powerfully through forgiveness that maintains healthy boundaries, not through resentment, which keeps energetic ties active. Once protection is in place and divine justice has been activated, the angelic realm will guide you through the full restoration of your soul sanctuary. This sacred process brings your home's energy back into perfect balance after any intrusion. It's a multidimensional healing that goes beyond traditional space clearing by addressing the subtle spiritual imprints and energetic disruptions caused by essence harvesting. Start by recalibrating the vibrations throughout your home, focusing on each room. Use sacred sound, such as crystal singing bowls, chimes, or specific mantras, to reset the molecular structure of each space to its original divine blueprint. This sonic alignment will dissolve any discordant patterns and reinforce the natural harmonic energy of your sanctuary. Next, focus on restoring balance by working consciously with the 4 elemental guardians. Invite the purifying energy of fire through candle ceremonies. Cleanse with the healing water energy by sprinkling blessed water. Ground yourself with Earth's stabilizing energy by placing crystals, and clear the air with the uplifting essence of incense or essential oils. This harmony of the elements sets the stage for deep spiritual restoration. For a more profound healing experience, create a space of dream purification. Before you sleep, set a clear intention for angelic healers to work in your dreams, restoring any subconscious areas impacted by disturbances. These nighttime interventions help address emotional and psychological disruptions that often arise in our dreams, where spiritual harvesting leaves its deepest marks. Above all, reimagine your sacred space by engaging in high vibrational activities that generate spiritual abundance. Creative expression, meditation, prayer, joyful gatherings, and conscious blessings fill your space with authentic, soul energy, naturally clearing out any remaining negative frequencies. To activate these healing processes, type I restore my sacred sanctuary. This declaration calls upon specialized restoration angels who will guide a full vibrational renewal of your home environment. Now comes the moment for the divine confrontation, the sacred process where you address the essence harvester directly, from a place of divine authority. This sacred interaction sets permanent energetic boundaries and offers spiritual guidance for all souls involved. Set up a sacred space by creating a protective divine triangle. Arrange 3 white candles in a triangular shape, each representing divine wisdom, love, and power, perfectly balanced. This sacred formation generates the ideal spiritual environment for transformative encounters. Once in this protected space, create and speak aloud your sacred declaration of sovereignty. In this divine communication, clearly revoke any permissions given across all timelines and dimensions, fully reclaim all soul essence that may have been taken, and redirect the visitor to an appropriate divine source for sustainable energy. To deepen the spiritual impact, physically manifest this declaration by writing it down, creating a symbolic object, or recording a sacred sound. This tangible form grounds your spiritual intention in the physical world, allowing it to resonate across multiple dimensions. The angelic realm encourages ending this interaction with a blessing, not banishment, offering sincere divine well-wishes for the visitor's spiritual growth, while still maintaining strong, energetic boundaries. This high vibrational closure prevents any future karmic entanglements and reflects spiritual maturity. To fully activate your spiritual sovereignty, simply say, "I stand in divine authority." This statement aligns you with cosmic law, honoring free will, and ensuring the protection of your sacred boundaries across all dimensions. Always remember this powerful truth: your home has been chosen as a sacred place of light in this world. Every challenge you've faced has helped prepare your space to fulfill its highest spiritual purpose as a sanctuary of peace, creativity, and divine connection. Your guardian angels want you to know that this protection goes beyond just temporary safety. Your home is now a constant beacon of sacred energy, surrounded by a celestial shield that creates the perfect environment for spiritual growth, manifestation, practice, and communion with the divine for anyone who enters with love and respect. Your property is forever blessed, serving as a resting place for higher consciousness. The angelic realm has designated your home as a protected point of light, where heaven and earth meet in perfect harmony. This blessing is extended to anyone who lives here in the future, as long as they honor the sacred energy of the space. As long as they respect its divine purpose, the protection will remain strong and unshakable. Your home is now a permanent sanctuary, an eternal beacon of light and spiritual strength, offering a foundation for peace, creativity, and connection to the higher realms. The angelic realm wants you to know this protection is not just for you, but for all who enter with pure intentions and respect for this sacred space. Every corner of your home is now filled with divine light, and any negative energy that once threatened your peace has been neutralized. With this blessing, your home is sealed with an everlasting shield of protection, safe from any unwanted spiritual influence. The celestial guardians stand watch over your sacred space, ensuring that only energies that align with your highest good can enter. Rest assured that this divine protection is always available to you, and the angels will continue to help you keep your surroundings sacred. Trust the journey as you are divinely guided, and your home is now a lasting sanctuary of light. To affirm and activate this protection, type, "I am protected in divine light," ensuring that your sacred space remains safe and preserved, a true haven for your soul's journey.